Hey everybody, it's Nick here for another GSG cast, and today I'm going to talk about keyframing in After Effects. And the biggest mistake beginner After Effects users make is they try to do too many things with too many keyframes. And what I'm going to show you today is how much you could do with only just 2 keyframes. So let's open this up here. Now I'm going to have this file available for download, so you guys can download and follow along with me if you'd like. So here we are. The first comp I have open is the keyframe time comp. Okay, and what I want to show you is the different ways you can ease in and out of positions. So each of these dots pretty much have the same animation. They go from this position across the screen to this position, but they all do it at different times. So let's watch that as a movie. Now this is an example of all the different ways you could use the exact same 2 keyframe positions and have different types of animations. So let's look at these one by one. And they're all soloed. Here we go. All right, let's look at the red one, which is the linear one. And this layer here has just linear keyframes on it. And what that means is when this first keyframe here comes up in the timeline, it'll start moving across the screen to the second position. And when it gets to the second position, it will stop. And it'll travel in at the same speed the whole time. Now if we look at the graph too, we could click on the position and look at the speed graph. I want to kind of start to show you guys what these keyframes do and how their speed graphs look. To make sure you see the speed graph, you want to click down on the second box here and say edit speed graph and make sure that that's on. Okay, and that way you can see what's going on. Now if you look at the speed graph here, you can see it's straight across, and it's actually marking here, it says 500 pixels per second. So you can actually see exactly how fast this box is going, and it's going the same distance the whole time. It starts and it stops right away. Now let's look at that compared to the pink box here. And if we let that go, you can see it stops here, then it jumps out of the starting gate, and then it eases into the end. So take a look at the visual of it. Right? It starts pretty abrupt, but then it eases into the end. And you can see this right in the speed curve. Jump, ease down, slow down, and as we move down, this curve shows that it goes slower and slower and slower. Now let's look at the opposite of that, which is the ease out box. I'm going to click on position. We're still in the curves here. This is the exact opposite of what the ease in looks like.